Hi, this is Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at the Star Wars, The Power of the Force, Luke Skywalker and X-Wing fighter pilot gear from the Power of the Force 2 toy line from 1995. So the first thing we do is take a closer look at the figure. Alright, so taking a look at this figure. Now this came from the Power of the Force 2 in 1995. This is one of the original figures in the toy line. And as you can see, this is actually the long saber version. I actually have a long saber version of him. He came in the long saber version. He came in the short saber version with the long cutout in the tray, and he also came in the short saber short cutout in the tray, as well as they released him in a green hologram package. But this one is actually the long saber version, and they did make a short saber version, and I do have a short saber to show you. You can see how big the lightsaber is. It's absolutely monstrous. And this is the short saber, and you can kind of see the size difference. I mean, it's pretty significant. And they did the short saber just to make it more screen accurate, make it look a little bit better, because the long ones they look too long. But take a look at him. I mean, he has some of the best paintings, and out of all the toy line, like the painting and stuff on the helmet is just amazing with the detail. I mean, they did that with Boba Fett. They did some really good painting on him as well with some of his symbols. But I really love the way they did his helmet, and I zoomed in on some of the shots so you could see it. He's also got like his fighter pilot stuff on his chest. I mean, they did a really good job with the molding of this figure. There's so much detail and so much individual painted stuff. I really enjoy that. He also came with his, the typical Han Solo style Star Wars blaster. And you can see it rolls onto the back. But I mean, overall, I mean, this guy looks awesome. Now, did they really need to include a lightsaber with him? Probably not. I mean, when in the first movie, he really didn't use it when he was really in his, this type of clothing. And and I guess in Empire Strikes Back, you could say maybe when he was fighting the AT-ATs, he had his lightsaber. But a great figure as far as the way it looks. I mean, the face mold is pretty much the same face mold as all the other Luke Skywalker figures in this toy line. And one thing I wanted to show, because I don't have a lot of the original Power of the Force toys, here's an X-Wing fighter pilot. And I don't remember if this is a Luke Skywalker or not. And he's not in the best condition, but you can see, the differences in toys, that we have these two lines. You can kind of see the way they look. I mean, the helmet is round. It looks like a space helmet. There's just a lot more attention to detail, and it's just such a nicer figure. Alright, so overall impressions of this figure. I love this figure. I'm not a big fan of the longer lightsabers. I mean, he obviously looks better with the shorter lightsaber. But this figure is a must, specifically if you have like the X-Wing or the Snow Speeder. I mean, you really want Luke to be in that, the full getup for that scene, and I thought that was really cool. They started doing that. They started releasing the figures in the different clothing and stuff. Now they did get carried away, and there's like a gazillion Luke Skywalkers and stuff. But it's nice that they did that specifically with this one, like the X-Wing fighter gear, so that you can kind of recreate that when you put him in the X-Wing from the Power of the Force line. But once again, this has been Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.